founder and managing director to Energy Saving Solutions. And today we're going to go over the industry, LED industry in general. We're going to talk about our company and discuss how we got started. We'll talk about the leadership within our company. And we're going to go into some case studies of LED retrofits that are collectively saving tens of millions of dollars for clients every single year. We're going to talk about success and how easy it is in this industry. We'll talk about next steps, timing as well, answer any questions that you might have. So with that said, let's get started. The overview of the industry is a very interesting one. There is incredible growth going on right now in the LED lighting industry. I'm going to record this for further use. So there is an incredible growth going on in the LED lighting industry. LED lighting has the potential to reduce energy use by 25% in the United States alone. Europe has already started in the energy saving mentality. For example, my wife being Swiss, you look everywhere in Switzerland, mostly because in 2005 they banned the incandescent light as they are here in the next 40 days, actually less than 40 days, starting January 2012. No more LED, no more incandescent 114-year-old Thomas Edison lights will be sold, starting with the 100-watt incandescent light that you and I grew up with, you know, the old light bulb that's screwed into mom's lamp. No longer will we have that anymore. Those lights are about 90% inefficient compared to LED lights. So these lights contain have these following properties: low power consumption. The same 50-watt halogen spotlight in the MR16 is replaced by a 5-watt LED, which lasts 10 times longer. So we're talking about 90% energy efficiency for some of the lights that are LED versus the incandescent or halogen lights. Ultra-long source life, meaning that the LED itself, the light-emitting diode, which lets the light off, is ultra-long in terms of its source life. These lights will last 10 times longer in many cases than incandescent or halogen lights. Low maintenance, meaning you don't have to change these out all too often. No UV or IR radiation. That's ultraviolet or infrared radiation, which fades fabrics and materials, artwork. These are digitally controllable. These lights, you can literally have a computer that controls all these lights, do a whole light show with it. You could create a entire discotheque out of your living room, or you can have the lights programmable so that they come on and off and dim at certain times. Very durable too. And most importantly, there's no mercury content within these lamps. If you look at this LED light right here on the screen, the fluorescent tube version all have mercury. And literally, if you go to the Environmental Protection Agency site, the EPA.gov site, if you drop a fluorescent tube and it breaks, literally you have to evacuate the room according to the EPA because there is dangerous mercury vapors in the atmosphere, and you can't even vacuum these tiny little glass chips up. You have to do something different in order to use a mask. And I mean, 1 milligram of mercury can pollute 40 acres of land. So just to give you an idea, all these LED tubes that you see out there, there's 45 billion, probably representing the biggest opportunity in the LED replacement industry. These tubes, we were talking about a major business opportunity just in these fluorescent tubes alone. 45 billion of them out there, and we can help make some really big changes by taking these lights and replacing them with the LED. The U.S. Department of Energy, the benefits to our nation will be dramatic. That's their quote, and reducing, this is the equivalent, the annual equivalent, that is every year equivalent to reducing lighting with LED. We're talking about 21 million cars off the road if we used, we're talking about the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions if in fact we replace with LED lights. Or reducing the output of 24 1,000 megawatt power plants, $15 billion a year saved, or 190 terawatt hours, which it's probably a little bit easier to understand. 21 million cars a year off the road from using LED lights. So a big big environmental difference do you make, and also reducing this awful carbon emissions. So LED lights dramatically reduce carbon emissions, reduce energy consumption, thereby reducing carbon emissions without compromising lighting quality at all, and thereby reducing dangerous carbon emissions like the one from this coal-fired power plant that you see here, creating a happier, healthier, greener, and more stable and sustainable environment. So with all these benefits to LED lights, you might ask yourself, why doesn't everybody just change out their lights? Well, the answer is real simple. 3 reasons. Actually, there's more than 3 reasons, but I didn't have any more room to put more on here. One, just a few years ago, LED technology was not ready for mainstream general lighting. Today, it is. There's an education process needed to teach potential buyers the benefits of LED lighting. That's where you come in as sales partners with energy saving solutions. And finally, this is a big one, the cost of LED lights are still pretty high, which leads us to our very unique company sales proposition. We retrofit LED lights to commercial properties with zero, absolutely zero upfront expense to the property owner. What we do is make our money back from a part of the dramatic savings in electricity that the LED lights give. So we've taken this technology and harnessed this market. We've basically taken the technology and we created a marketing program by harnessing the incredible energy-saving technology. And so, for example, and I'll give you a real case study after this. We have a hospital that's 835,000 square foot hospital that is looking to retrofit with LED lights. We've taken their light count and we looked at their electric bill. They've got a $500,000 electric bill a month. After changing out their lights with zero out-of-pocket investment, it would cost us $1.43 million to change out all their lights, but they don't pay a dime of that. We do. We'll change out all their lights once they sign this agreement, and they'll reduce their energy consumption by 20%, or about $102,000 per month. We make our money back through a part of that savings, meaning we'll get back $80,000 a month until the $1.4 million is paid back, and we will. The client immediately benefits by having zero out of pocket, immediate reduction in their energy bill by $100,000, and they put $20,000 in their pocket every single month. Well, $22,000 and change to be exact, from the savings. So in this case, we've created a scenario where clients benefit immediately by putting money in their pocket from LED light savings. Well, that's my gorgeous mugshot. My name's Peter Stein. I'm the founder of the company and managing director. I started in the business a few years back. And when LED was just in its infancy in terms of general lighting. Back 3 years ago, the lights were kind of a bluish, have a bluish tint to them, and there was some issues with the lights in terms of it being ready for mainstream. But today, companies such as Best Buy, Macy's, AT&T, Chili's, just to name a few, are all replacing their corporate headquarters, their stores, their et cetera, with LED lights, and it's readily accepted. Not only readily accepted, but saving them millions upon millions of dollars a month, every single month, collectively, from just the sheer energy savings that the LED lights give. So our company has our headquarters here in beautiful, sunny North Miami Beach, Florida. We have 278 sales partners now across the United States, Caribbean. Even though it says 263, we have to update this. And particularly in Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Caribbean, we've got some people as well because the energy costs there are very, very high, and we're soon expanding into the European markets, probably Italy and Germany, starting in the next month or two. If you haven't gone to EnergySavingIndustry.com, which is our corporate website, please do that. You'll get a lot of good, useful information there, EnergySavingIndustry.com. Again, our leadership, we have, plus, including the 278 sales partners across the United States and Canada, we've got 11 business development managers across the United States and Canada. Pictured here are just some. and